I want to tell y'all a story, and it's about a team, the Queen's Park Ladies. This photo is courtesy of Team Green Photography. And to be honest with you and keep it a buck, it's going to make dudes like this cope hard. You see, the Queen's Park Ladies are being dubbed the Invincibles for their run. And that is this season. That has been earmarked and etched in the history books. The Invincibles are a term about 2003, 2004, the 2003-2004 Arsenal Gunners, who were quite invincible under manager Arsene Wenger. What makes this unique is this is the only all-girls team in a boys' league. Located in Bournemouth, the interest in girls' soccer is growing. However, there were limited options when the club began just 6 years ago. Thus, with no two limited leagues available, they played in the boys' leagues. And to be honest with you, they stunk. Toby Green, the team's manager, said going through this initially was rough because the wins just were not easy to come by.
Well, at first they underestimated us and they were sniggering and they didn't take us seriously. But then we showed them that if they can do it, so can we.
This is Edith, a member of the team. It started with the U7s and U8s. And as Green would say, it's officially a mixed league. But the reality is that it's all boys teams in there. Per The Guardian, Green started the team when his daughter, Olivia, said she wanted to play football. He had already coached his older daughter as the only girl in a boys' team and decided to put together a girls' side. However, he wanted them to play in the boys' league. Green played the beautiful game during his time with the British Army and works in insurance.
It's just amazing that we all get to do it together and as a team and that we can show them that we're more than they expected, really.
It was an uphill battle for Green and co. from the jump because per Sky News, they had to overcome initial resistance from county FA bosses who initially told them they would have to play in a girls' competition. What benefited the team most, per Green, was the training they would do together, the commitment they shared, and the fact many on the team had been playing together since they were 5 or 6 years old. He'd say, I think part of it is there is a core of 4 girls who have been playing together since they were in U6s and U7s. They've been playing together for a long time, even after the attacks from prominent media figures, prominent pundits, critics, and even a former Queen's Park Rangers player, Joey Barton, who we could do a clip of as a standalone because of the grotesque things he has said and become a darling of the right. They would prevail. Let me tell you about it. However, they saw, before doing so, the consequences for showing their quality on the pitch. The boys get angry when we get the ball off them, said midfielder Millie Ray, who was just 11 years of age. I death stare them, says Skylar May Henschel-Dix, who is 12. Edith would go further. I tell them their laces are undone. Eliza would add, when we first played each of the teams, you could hear the boys laugh when they thought this will be easy. It's a bunch of girls. But 5 minutes into the game, you could see the look on their faces change when they realized what they were up against. Maybe prevailed is an understatement. They would crush the competition, netting 61 goals and only surrendering 11. Here is a final look at the table. This was not necessarily just racking up wins. It was sheer domination. Green would then go on to tell the BBC this. But then the girls came away and worked on their formation, did lots of work on the training ground, went back in as U12s and played 22, won 18, drew 4, lost none, scored 61. Mariah Silver, a member of the team, told the Mirror, it's really exciting beating the boys. We'll leave them crying on the insides. They are savages, man. From iNews, Queens Park Ladies, whose motto is Be the Best You, began with just 5 girls and now has 150 players across 13 teams running in ages from U6s to U15s. All the coaches, by the way, are volunteers. Additionally, next season the girls will be promoted to the U13's second division, said Green. The girls have done really, really well. They've worked so hard all season, not just in the games, but in their training. He'd tell ITV competing against boys since the U7s has been a steep learning curve, but they've shattered expectations. As the first all-girls team to not only compete, but also to win a Bournemouth Youth Football League title, they are true trailblazers in youth football. Indeed, they are. And we are seeing the effects of just how damn good they are. Not only growing the game and attracting many others to join, but also the numbers, the power in numbers, the remnant effects to show that you can do it. You can win. Kudos to him. Love to see it. If you can, please do support us here at TYT Sports. Become a channel member. Go to youtube.com/TYT Sports and click the join button. Or go to TYT.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate all the love.